Guess what? Almost all of our food is tainted in some kind of way. It's almost heartbreaking, and it's definitely confusing. Isn't it amazing that we humans, as amazingly smart as we are in so many areas of science, are still confused on what to eat to perform at an optimal level and for our bodies to stay in balance? Being overweight and many of our medical problems are just a sign of our body being out of balance. It is my belief that a lot of the reasons that our bodies are out of balance is because we receive so much pollution into our body every day that our amazing filter mechanisms cannot filter it all out. It's my belief that our body and our planet are wonderful about filtering pollution on a limited basis. What our body and our planet doesn't tolerate well is sustained day after day pollution. So what do we do about that? Well, we start off talking about food, and this is what this side is all about, is food and how to eat better. When you look at, say, a vegetarian type diet, well, a large part of our plants have been tainted with pesticides. It's very hard to get food that is not tainted in some kind of way with chemicals. And then we take the whole genetically modified organism concept that has been scaring all of us, and I think there's some reality to that as well. So there's potentially serious things wrong with our plant food. And then when we look at our chicken, which is pumped up to an enormous size in 6 weeks, full of chemicals that accomplish that. And then we take a look at our beef and how they're injected so many things so that they can be in feedlots. But then back to the plants. Take almonds. We love almonds. It's one of our superfoods, more or less. But it's really killing off the bees because of this industrial farming is affecting the bee population to a tremendous degree. So how on earth do you know what to eat? And that's where I've shared over and over is all this information out there, the thing that's going to filter it the best for you is to pay attention to your body. When you can check in 1 hour after eating and recognize that the food you chose to eat is affecting how you feel and perform, and you also recognize the food that you chose to eat is affecting how you perform badly. You want to avoid that kind of food. You want to steer towards the food that allows you to have the most energy, mental clarity, and a body that just feels like getting out and conquering the world. You do that also by eating a variety of food. And in my opinion, you should go organic. Now, there's a lot of marketing hype that goes along with organic food. But think of it this way. The more we're buying organic, the more it's going to drive the market in that direction. And how the market's going to try to outcompete the rest of the market is really be better of really getting quality organic food to us, free of chemicals. The same thing when you buy grass-fed beef, for example, in animals that have not been injected with hormones and antibiotics. That's going to drive the market in that direction. Now, currently there's a lot of hype along with that. But you want to drive the market in that direction because that's going to help us get more and more chemicals out of our body as days and years go on, and particularly for our children. So if you have some expendable income, buy organic, buy grass-fed, avoid as many chemicals as you can. And that includes also the cosmetics and shampoos that we use. Many of these are hormone disruptors, and the hormones are what tell our organs how to function. We don't need our hormones disrupted. So go eat as clean as you can, eat a variety, and always come back to the best eating advice that we all have incredible consensus on is eat real food in sensible combinations, small volumes, and mostly plant food. When you do that and you integrate that into day-to-day good eating habits where you eat something for breakfast, you eat every 3 to 4 hours, you mostly drink water, and you mostly eat plant food. When you have accomplished that, every day you're going to feel better. Every month you're going to even feel more optimal. And year after year, your body's going to get more and more back in balance. So until we talk again, I would love for you to remember, if you want to feel better today, eat better today.